Welcome back to Daytime Live. We're joined by Nicole Campbell Robinson, Vice President of Communications, Social Media and Corporate Social Responsibility, CSR at Sagicor Group Jamaica. And she's here to tell us all about Sagicor Sigma Run.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
She's like, Sigma Run. Hello.
You guys are so much fun. It's my first time on Daytime Live. I'm so excited.
And you want to have a best friend come see me?
I know. I'm so excited to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you, Nicole.
Thank you.
All right, so what's the 2025 date for the run?
February 16th, that's next Sunday. You have to count with me now. I think that's like 9 days away now. 9 days.
I love that countdown thing.
So if you haven't started your fitness journey, you still have a little bit of time.
Right.
But we'll be on the road next week, Sunday. 7, I think race time is 7 a.m., but warm up starts in the park.
6 o'clock, I think, something
Correct.
like that. Yeah.
February 16th.
So when you say on the road, where will it be?
In New Kingston.
Okay.
The streets of New Kingston come alive.
Okay.
True.
And something that we discuss, because you guys always come on the show and talk to us about what's happening.
Yes.
And what I used to love, especially back in COVID days and stuff, there was always like an option to run in person or otherwise. But
Virtual
will this particular one, will this just be an in-person run or?
Well, we do have the option for virtual run because Sigma is such a huge, I would say, movement now. We have international interests. The diaspora wants to get involved. People outside of Kingston want to get involved. And so we have the virtual run option. So I think right up to the night before Sigma, you could actually sign up for the virtual run option. SagicorSigmaRun.com. It's $4,000. And you can run on your own terms and in your own time. So there's that option.
One, you don't have to run at 7 o'clock. You can run earlier if you don't want the sun hot.
Correct. But we're back out there in person on the 16th. And it's going to be a wonderful vibe.
Okay.
I can imagine. All right, so tell us who the beneficiaries of the Sigma Run 2025 will be.
All right, so we have 3 beneficiaries this year. Repeat beneficiaries, I believe. Yes, 2. Kingston Public Hospital, but specifically we're focusing on the intensive care unit.
Okay.
Father Holang and Friends Foundation, Bethlehem Home, and Sir John Goling Rehab Center.
Okay.
So
I love that, and particularly Kingston Public Hospital is close to my heart. That's where my mom passed away. So, question, is there something that's mandated or instructional as to how the beneficiaries can utilize the donations?
Well, it's a...
Or is it up to the...
No, actually, it's an intense process, one, to select a beneficiary, but we also conduct a very extensive needs assessment ahead of confirming whether or not there'll be a beneficiary for Sigma. So we actually physically go there and we consult with a number of stakeholder groups to see that the needs that are actually stated are the needs that, will make the most amount of impact. So they will write into us, sometimes our beneficiaries, and tell us what they want or what they need.
Yeah.
And then we'll go and do that needs assessment, and then pending, further analysis, we'll make a decision around that. So in fact, when we went in, we thought KPH had one need, but it was after the needs assessment that we realized that the ICU has a greater need, I would say.
No, I'm joking.
Well, they have 7 beds, 7 beds, and they're one of 2
So barely non-existent.
public ICUs in Jamaica. So we're trying to give them as much support as possible.
Yeah, let's do what we can to see if we can fix that.
Yes.
All right, so what about if you are unable to register? I mean, these beneficiaries are so important. Like, how can we donate? How can we make a contribution if we can't register to run?
Well, I'm excited that you asked that question because we've expanded our donation avenues, our channels, I would say. If you go to SagicorSigmaRun.com, you have multiple ways you can donate.
Oh, really?
So we've partnered with international stakeholders, Food for the Poor in USA and Canada, so you will get a tax-deductible benefit if you donate from the US or in Canada. American Friends of Jamaica, we have our local portal, so you can donate via credit card. You can even donate your credit card points, your Sagicor Bank credit card points. There's so many ways you can get involved in this movement.
I love that.
You just need to start.
I love that. And I love that everybody, like you said, we're trying to get the diaspora closer.
Yes.
So we can be, like one big giant continent. So that's wonderful. I love that everybody can get involved wherever you are in the world. So who are the patrons, though, that are supporting the cause this year? You often have some really great persons. Who are the patrons this year?
So this year we have 3 patrons, Sidella Marley, and I've worn my shirt today. Sidella did a collab with us.
Yes.
This shirt is also going to be available at the Sigma pop-up shop. It's happening today and next week, Friday. So you can actually visit and get the shirt. So Sidella has been a wonderful patron. We just had an event with her, a Stush Affair with Sidella at Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen. And she's really, really trying to help us raise as much funds as possible using all her connections. Nigel Boy, he's coming, I believe, on the 13th, and we'll have some exciting activities planned with Nigel Boy. You know, he's a lot of fun, right?
A lot of fun, yes.
And it didn't take a long time for any of our patrons to say yes. And then, of course, Rashid Broadbell.
Of course,
He came down actually to the Sigma Run pop-up shop last week. So we have 3 wonderful patrons this year who have really, really been helping us to rally as much support and raise as much awareness for the causes this year.
I love that.
As you said that, though, I understand that Sigma has a Go Green initiative.
Go Green, yes. So we've always had a Go Green initiative. We're just expanding because, you can always see how you can improve and do better.
Gotcha.
So we've always collected plastic bottles after the event, and it's a lot, all the plastic waste. But this year we've partnered with Panjam, and so we're collecting food waste as well. So we're gonna have different bags. Communication is going out to the team leads, I believe, today, so that we can get everybody at parts of the movements, knowing which bags to put what in, plastic, paper, food waste, because the food waste is actually going to be turned into animal feed.
Love
So yes.
that. All right, so we are super excited. Like you said, there's a pop-up shop happening today. And next week, Friday. So quickly, we have no time left. Can you tell us a little bit about that, and tell us also how we can find out more about Sigma on social media?
All right, SagicorSigmaRun.com, that's your home for all things related to Sigma. But you can also follow us on Sagicor JA on Instagram and TikTok. We're across all social media platforms. Yes, come down to the pop-up shop. It's taking place between 12 and 3 today. Same time for next week.
Where will it be today?
At the R. Danny Williams building. That's 28 to 48 Barbados Avenue.
Okay, that one.
That is important, right?
Yeah, I was like, where are we going? Where are we popping up to?
And I'm going to see you there, right?
Of course we did.
Okay,
Yes. Thank you so much, Nicole. It was our pleasure. Sigma the 16th, next week, Sunday.
Next week, Sunday.
Next week, Sunday, midday. Hot but mega day. Thank you so much for joining us. We really
Thank you, my
that.
pleasure.
All right, guys, Daytime Live will be right back. And when we come back, we'll be talking about the Lions Club of Kingston's musical delight show. Yes, we are. Don't go nowhere. We'll soon come back.